Hi, Liz Child here from Cooked Your Feed, and today I'm cooking another recipe from my 2021 calendar, which is a really good winter warmer. So it's in November and it's also on the blog as well, and it's this beautiful beetroot, lentil and walnut ragu. Okay, so we start off by warming a little bit of good olive oil in the bottom of a big pan, and then I'm gonna dice up a big onion and all of these scrubbed beetroots from Green Earth Organics. I'm not going to bother peeling them, I'm just going to dice them up, and I'm going to include all these lovely stems as well. So the recipe calls for 1 large or 2 smallish beetroot per batch, and each batch will serve about 4 to 6 people. But I'm actually going to double the recipe. I do this quite a lot with these kind of soupy, stewy, saucy dishes, because then you can just freeze half and then you've got a really easy meal another day, next week, or whenever you're busy. For the same amount of work, you get twice the meals out of it. So to dice the beetroot, I just cut it in half lengthways, and then cut each half carefully into 1 or 2 discs, and then cut the discs into slim sticks, and then cut the sticks into small dice like this, and keep going all the way. You can get all that stalks in there and the leaves as well. If you've got some nice big green leaves, you could save those. Just cut the stalks, save the leaves to wilt on the side or to put in right at the last minute for a bit of green colour. But these are kind of tough. I'm just going to add them straight in now. Okay, so the beetroot and onion are sautéing together in the pot and just softening, and I'm going to get 2 big handfuls of walnuts in there as well. So you can just crumble them straight in. So just squish them together in your fist so they can crumble into different sized chunks. And you get them in now as well so that they can toast before the liquid goes into the pan, and just brings out the flavour of the walnuts that bit more. Give it a stir and let them toast. And then I'm going to slice up about 6 cloves of garlic as well. So I like to just cut off the little nubbin bit of the end of the garlic first on all of the ones I'm going to peel, and then using the flat of the knife squish down on all the cloves, and then the skin will just really quickly and easily slip off, and then just run your knife through different directions, and you've got some roughly minced garlic, and that can go straight in there. Okay, now in my recipe the only herbs I use are some dried thyme and some bay leaves, but you could change it to more Italian flavours by switching the thyme with some fennel seeds or a bit of dried oregano or basil or something like that. But I just really like thyme and beetroot together. It's just such a good combo. Okay, so I'm just going to pop a little bit of thyme in there now, and stick in a few bay leaves, and then in with some lentils. So green lentils are good, or little brown ones. These are the ones I've got in the house at the moment, these lovely little brown lentils. So I'm going to measure out a couple of mugs of those straight into the pot. red wine. So I've got this nice organic one from the wine section in the Green Earth Organic shop, and I'm just going to put a couple of mugs of that in as well. Save a bit to have with the meal. And then I'm going to put in a couple of tins of organic chopped tomatoes. Half fill each of these tins with water and swirl it around and tip that into the pot as well, just to get out all those lovely juices. And also the lentils need a bit more liquid to properly cook. Okay, then I'm just going to season it really well with plenty of salt and lots of black pepper. Okay, so here's how it looks at the moment before the lentils are cooked. So I'm just going to pop the lid on and bring it up to the boil, and then turn the heat down and let it simmer for as long as possible, really. The longer you simmer it, the more slow cooked and rich and complex the sauce becomes. But yeah, just keep an eye on the liquid level. You might need to add a bit more water or some vegetable stock if you prefer, and just give it a stir every now and then as well. You don't want the lentils to stick to the bottom and get burnt. Yeah, and that's basically it. I'm just going to boil some pasta when the ragu is ready and enjoy it. Okay, so it's been simmering for about 40 minutes or so, and the lentils are pretty nearly cooked, I'd say. I'll just give them a taste and see. Yeah, they're actually perfect. I'll show you what they look like. Delicious. So I had to add an extra pint or so of water. And yeah, like I said, you can put this in the slow cooker, or you could just let it blip away for an hour or so. Just keep a close eye on it. But we're going to have this for dinner now. Ragu is really good served with these kind of big rigatoni pastas with those nice ridges to catch the sauce, or traditionally it's served with a long wide pasta like a pappardelle or a tagliatelle. Yeah, it's also really good served in a bowl with some soft polenta, or you can use it in a lasagna. So instead of the mincemeat bolognese layer, you can use the ragu as a layer in the lasagna. So that's probably what I'll do with the other half that I'm saving, because I made a big double batch. So we'll have it today with the rigatoni, and then maybe next week I'll make a lasagna. And yeah, let me know if you'd like me to show you how to do that and make a really nice vegan bechamel, really nice cheesy white sauce. Okay, so I've cooked and drained the pasta. And then I'm just going to stir the sauce into the pasta before serving it. Delicious, and it's really nice. The little drizzle of extra virgin olive oil on top as well. Yum, enjoy.